there, little brainiacs. Welcome to Kool Kreative Mingle. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and join our community.
In the heart of the African savannah, under the relentless sun, roamed the once proud king of the jungle, Leo. His golden mane, though still impressive, bore the signs of age and numerous battles. Leo was known far and wide, not just for his regal aura but also his wisdom and peacekeeping among the other animals. However, time, the relentless adversary, had begun to dampen his powerful roar and slow his proud stride. One scorching afternoon, Leo found himself by the waterhole, his usual recruitment spot where once his roaring presence ensured order. Today, only a few gazelles and zebras dared to approach. Leo sighed, a deep and resonant sound, as he lay down under the shade of a giant acacia tree. As Leo drifted into a light sleep, a peculiar scent invaded his dreams. It was unfamiliar yet intriguing, full of life and vigor. He awoke with a start to find an unfamiliar creature near him. She was a young lioness, her fur shone like the blaze of the sun. Her eyes sparkled with curiosity and mischief. "Are you the famous King Leo?" she asked with playful audacity. Leo, slightly amused, nodded. "I am Leo," he responded graciously but wearily. The young lioness introduced herself as Zara, a wanderer from the distant west where the lands stretched beyond the savannah. She had heard tales of Leo's fairness and wise leadership and had come seeking knowledge and perhaps a place in his pride. Intrigued by her courage and unfiltered zest for life, Leo agreed to let Zara join him, not as a subordinate, but as a companion. Over the following weeks, Zara rejuvenated more than just Leo's spirits. Her energy was contagious, and soon Leo found himself exploring parts of the savannah he hadn't visited in years. One day, while the two were basking under the bright sun, Zara brought up the idea of creating a council among the animals, led by representatives of various species. A pride council, she called it, where decisions for the savannah could be made collectively, with wisdom united and shared. Leo, who was traditionally accustomed to solitary leadership, found the idea refreshingly innovative. Though hesitant at first, understanding the changing dynamics of the savannah, he saw the merit in it. It was time to evolve. The Pride Council became a reality under Leo and Zara's guidance. Representatives from each species began convening, echoes of harmony reverberating through the land. It wasn't long before Leo realized his journey had come full circle. Not as a solitary king commanding his subjects, but as a wise leader guiding a community. His participation in the council wasn't simply the sound of a fading roar, but the gentle hum of unity. Leo's days as the solo ruler were over, but in their place had come a newfound purpose. In Zara, he had found not just a companion but a successor who could carry forward the values of wisdom and unity. And so, the savannah was transformed under the golden glow of partnership and unity, all beginning with the chance meeting by the waterhole, giving Leo a new lease on life until the end of his days. His legacy was no longer just in tales of bravery but in the harmony he inspired, secured by those vibrant eyes that dared to see and act for the future of all.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share with your friends, and subscribe to stay updated on all my latest videos. Thanks for being part of our